Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another weigh-in update. These weigh-in updates feel like they're coming around so quick every week. It just feels like it's going quicker. So this is not my normal everyday wear, obviously. I got this for Christmas last year. It's not the best quality because look, it's all ripped here. I've got to have to stitch it up, but it's from Marks and Spencer's. And it's just like this big fleece. I don't really know, I guess it's like a cardigan really, but oh, it's so cold at the moment and I'm just not putting the heating on. It's just not happening. We have got to get the energy bills down. Costs are just ridiculous. So yeah, this is what my attire looks like in the house at the moment. But for the purposes of this video, I think I'm going to remove it. It looks very dramatic and a bit ridiculous. That's a bit better. How are you all doing? Here comes the little girl again. I say this every week, but she just wants to be involved, doesn't she, bless her? So yeah, if you see the camera shaking or anything, then you will know why. It's my little girl. You can't actually see her, I don't think. Oh, there she is. You can see her now. So how are you all doing? Let me know how you're getting on. I've had so many lovely messages from people telling me about their weight loss, and yeah, it's just really nice to have this supportive community around me, and I'm really enjoying interacting with everybody. So this week has been okay. I did a vlog which I put out yesterday, what I eat in a day, and I explained in that vlog that last weekend was interesting. It didn't quite go to plan. I ended up being up for 24 hours because of work. So actually when I went to bed Saturday night, I got a call shortly after I went to bed, and I ended up working right through the night until 7 in the morning on Sunday. And I've never been, I don't know if I've ever been that exhausted before. I must have been, I've got 2 kids, but honestly, I had the shakes. I had a few episodes, my heart just suddenly raced for no reason. And yeah, I wasn't feeling good at all, but it put me a little bit out of sync because I was planning to do like a grocery shopping on Sunday, and obviously I wasn't in the frame of mind to be able to do that. And I also couldn't face like cooking. So I ended up getting a ready-made lasagna, which I haven't done for years, but we knew that the Marks and Spencer's ones were really nice because we'd had one years ago, and it happened to be local to us on our way home from a walk that we went on. And so we called in there because we needed some bread and milk as well, and we picked one of these lasagnas up. And what I did was I really controlled my portion. So I filled up my plate with loads of salad, and then I just had a really, I want to say a really small portion of lasagna, but it was probably the right size portion of lasagna. So I didn't overeat. I couldn't fit a bigger portion on my plate because my plate was so full of vegetables. And with Slimming World, that is the key. That is what Slimming World is about. It's about filling up a portion of your plate so that you can't fit as much of the carbs and the protein and the sins on your plate. And that's the same method that I applied to the lasagna. So obviously I know that, it's like a tongue twister, I can't say it, that the lasagna would have been extremely high in sins. To be honest, I didn't check it, but I know it had oil floating on the top of it. I know it would have been extremely high in sins, but I naturally capped the amount that I ate, and therefore really capped the calories that I ate by still filling my plate. I probably extra filled it. So normally Slimming World say fill a third of your plate. I would say I filled like 3/4 of my plate so that there really was a small amount left for the lasagna. But yeah, I applied that same thinking. So I've eaten less calories than I would have done if I hadn't have done that. And I also, I didn't eat that much during the day. So, well, because I actually went to bed for 3 hours from 7 till 7 till 10 in the morning. And then when I woke up, I just had 2 chocolate Weetabix, which you can class as your healthy extra B, and some semi-skim milk on that. I wasn't even feeling like drinking hot drinks. I didn't really have, I think I may have had 1 coffee, and that was it. So my Weetabix and my milk would have been counted as a healthy extras. And then I didn't eat anything else because I just didn't feel like it. And then I was really hungry for dinner time. So I ate all the salad and lasagna, and that was it. But I think the point of it is that when life throws you a curveball, which it does a lot in all of our lives, then you can work around it, but don't stress. So like, you might not be in a position to food optimize. You may not have the money to go and buy sin-free food, but you might have stuff in your cupboard that you could eat. So why would you want to go and spend money on more food when you already have food? And what I would say is just portion control it. And it's really helped me this week, because I did that on Sunday, and then on Saturday I wanted to join in with the kids and my husband with the Saturday night telly. We've got, I know I've mentioned it in other videos, but we have this thing where we watch Saturday night TV, because it's actually got quite good recently, and my children absolutely love The Masked Dancer. And we have a sweetie bowl, and yeah, it's just a bit of a family thing we've started doing just while that's on. And it will probably go up until December, to be honest, because now Strictly's on. My kids quite enjoy that as well. I'm not sure how long that will last for, but yeah, they quite enjoy that because it's really bright colours and stuff, isn't it? So I wanted to join in that. And again, I just portion controlled it. I just said, right, I'm going to have 2 of these sweets after every ad break. And it just naturally controlled what I was eating. And yeah, it just makes you feel in control as well. And I think feeling in control is part of it, isn't it? Because once you start feeling like you're eating out of control, it can start all sorts of emotions, and it triggers me sometimes if I feel out of control. So yeah, just keeping that control made such a difference. So yeah, that was the weekend. The week's been fine, it's gone to plan, and there was nothing really out of the ordinary. I would have definitely had less sins, but I naturally have less sins during the week. And it just works for me, because I plan out what I'm going to take to work to eat, and then I don't have any option but to stick to that, because there's nowhere else I can get food from. So that naturally limits what I have. I've already talked before about how I give myself an eating window. So I stop eating after our main meal pretty much every day. So again, that really restricts how many calories I can take in and how many sins I can have, because if I'm at work until 2 o'clock, then I'm on the school run, then I get home and we're doing, you know, bits with the kids, I have a coffee, but I'm not eating because I'm busy. And then it's main meal time, and then I've naturally restricted how many calories I can actually take in anyway. So I think that really helps during the week, give me a little bit of wiggle room at the weekend to just enjoy a bit more. But yeah, that's how I'm working it anyway at the moment, and it seems to be going well. I was actually thinking that I feel like I've got a lot of tips on weight loss now. I feel like I have got some real regular things that I do in my routine now that really keep me on track. So I thought I might do a video on my weight loss tips. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll film it. I'm not sure if anyone will be interested or not, but I didn't actually really give it much thought, but I'm actually about to reach 7 months at Slimming World. And yeah, I feel like I have got like a bit of a consistency to it now. So yeah, if anyone would be interested in that, let me know and I will get round to filming it. I'm trying to film some recipe videos as well. I must admit, I'm not very good at it, and I have got a video filmed at the moment, which is breakfast, overnight oats and baked oats, but it's just not a great video. I'm just not so good at that. I really need to practice it. If you'd like to see it, I will upload it. Let me know in the comments below all these things, because at the end of the day, I want you to enjoy my content. Would you, if it's not a great video, I don't know, it's just not the best quality. Maybe I need to refilm it in a few weeks. But yeah, let me know what your feelings are towards these other videos. I know I do a lot of what I eat in a day and it's probably getting a bit repetitive, so I would like to do something a bit more different. I used to do other hauls as well. I used to do a lot of Home Bargains and B&M and things like that, but do you know what? I'm not shopping at the moment. I'm really trying to just buy what we need and not buy unnecessary things. And I'm trying to shop in charity shops a bit more, and if I bought enough from the charity shop, I would do a little haul, but I've not. I've just bought a couple of things recently. But yeah, I'm not going into Home Bargains and B&M and just kind of buying things, just literally what we need when I go in there, and that's not very interesting. So that's why you don't get many hauls from me. But anyway, I've gone off on a right ramble, but it's just lots of thoughts in my head and I just wanted to get them out there. So Anyway, let's crack on with weigh-in. I did get a bit of a surprise this week. I did get Slimmer of the Week, and I also got Slimmer of the Month. Now, I actually really had no expectation that that would be me, Slimmer of the Month. I actually don't even know how much weight I've lost in September. I'm just gonna have a look. Oh, so I lost 12.5 pounds in September. 12.5 pounds. I actually had no idea. I thought I'd been having quite small losses. That's actually nearly a stone. I can't believe that. I actually had no idea. That will explain Slimmer of the Month. So I need to stick these stickers on my book, but I'm not really sure where to put them. I'm running out of space on the back here. I've kept this gap up the top here for my target, because one day I will get it. And I want to put it up there. I've got one space down here, which I'm keeping for my 4.5 stone. And then I've got the front to start filling up. So yeah, I might put them on the front, I think. Anyway, I'm really rambling today, aren't I? So let's get on with weigh-in. Very happy this week. Very surprised and very happy that I lost £3 to take my total to 4 stone, £3 loss. If you don't work in stones, I will put the pounds on the screen because I actually can't add it up in my head. Absolutely made up with that. I really wanted, to be honest, you will probably have heard me say, if you've watched other videos of mine this week, that I was hoping to lose 2 or 3 pounds. I really wanted to get into that sort of bracket of being closer to 4.5 stone, because you've probably also heard me say, if you've seen my previous weigh-ins, that I really want to get my 5.5 stone award for Christmas, and that time is pushing on, and I feel like there's going to be a few more instances, let's say, of having a few indulgences over the next, well, probably not in October, but November, I would imagine. I will, let's be honest, I don't know if anyone else is with me on this, probably not, because I know it's very much a Marmite situation, but I love a mince pie. I can't tell you how much I love a mince pie. I think they vary obviously in sins, but I think they average about 9 sins for one. I mean, I'm still going to spend the sins on it, but I feel like it's better for me to really go for it in October and then relax a little bit over the festive period, just not too much, because I do want that 15.5 stone award, and I absolutely don't want to go into January thinking, why did I do that? Like, why did I put on all of these pounds when I was doing so well? And, you know, I just don't want any of that. So I'm basically going to focus on, from November, I'm going to focus on food optimizing every meal that I possibly can, and any that I can't, I'm just going to enjoy it, because I think that's the way I've made peace with doing this, because I know I've said this before, but this is life now. So there's no way I want to live the rest of my life being really restrictive, not letting myself enjoy things that I love. And yeah, I just don't want to live like that. So I'm going to try and do that for the next 3 months. And let's just see, I'm really interested to see how I come out of Christmas. Ordinarily, I would gain pounds, probably, I don't even know, at least half a stone, I would think, over the course of December. So yeah, I'm going to be really interested to see how the next few months go. But anyway, the week ahead is looking okay. I would like £2 off next week. I've got £4 to go to my 4.5 stone award, so £2 would be halfway to that, and yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. So like I said, I hope you guys are all okay and well. If you are happy to share how you're getting on with your weight loss, I'd love to hear from you. I hope you've all had the results you want if you've weighed in, and if you haven't, don't worry. If you're not on a weight loss journey and you're just here supporting me, thank you so much. Come and say hello still, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you as always so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.